Okay, we're gonna put together a roof truss submittal for for approvals. The process will be the same if you're doing something for installation. Just your cover page will change, and the same thing for floor trusses. You'll do the same process. So we're gonna print our cover page from here. We're gonna make sure that we do the roof. So okay, so we're gonna print our cover page. We're gonna do an approval, a permanent approval set for now, just for this example. So we're gonna hit print. So we're gonna hit the submittal package sheet. If you're doing an install set, obviously you print that install package cover sheet. Okay, we have our submittal page here. We're gonna save it into the job folder. So we're gonna go into 17.04.290. Okay, so we're gonna have our cover page here. Okay. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna determine what our wind speed is, because that's gonna drive everything that we're doing from now on. So in here our wind speed is 110 miles per hour. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the iDrive, then go into truss documents, and then truss package templates. I put some templates together based on different scenarios. You're gonna have to add and delete some details from there, but for the most part they're pretty set. So this job is a national lumber job, because it's for Gus Bedoya. So we're going to go into our NLC, and our wind speed is 110 miles per hour. So we're gonna grab this package here. We're gonna do a file, save as. Please do not save over these templates. I put them together so for everybody to use. So we don't want other things in there. So we're gonna go 17.04.290. We're gonna go into here, and we're gonna go into here, and here basically we're gonna save it as 17.04.290, followed by the order number. The order number is an MBA right here at 28844R. So followed by the order number 28844R, and then we're gonna label it roof truss approval set with today's date on it. Okay, so once that saves, which is gonna take a little bit because my Bluebeam is acting up. But okay, so once that saves, we're going to into the pages, and we're going to delete the details that we don't need, and possibly add some that we need that are not here. In those special occasions, special situations, you might need some details, some other details. So the reason why you have to they have the different templates is because these details are all dependent on the wind speed. So as you can see here, this is for a max mean roof height of 30 feet, which is All residentials, basically. Commercial is a different story. Exposure B and C, so that's 100 and, that would be your 100 and 110 miles per hour zones, and then here it is, 110 miles per hour. When you look at your layout, you'll determine what you need, what kind of details you need. So this is a hip roof, so I'm not going to need the gables, or actually I need it here because there's a gable here, so I'm gonna keep the gables. I don't have any piggybacks, as you can see from here, so I'm not gonna put the piggybacks. Okay, so if I go back to my package here, I don't have any conventional framing, valley framing, so I'm gonna delete that. I do have valley framing, so that I'm gonna keep that detail, and then my gable details. I don't have any piggyback, so I'm not gonna put the piggyback detail in there. And then you go into your hardware. So the first two pages are your your hardware cover pages, just the basic stuff. Then the following pages will give you details for the typical hangers. When you go back to your layout here, look at your hanger list. So basically we have H2.5As, HCPs, HUS, LUS. So HUS and LUS and the hangers, we don't have THA, so we're gonna get rid of that. Is your LUS and your HUS, we're gonna keep that. We don't have any of these other hangers. Here we don't have that. We have the H2.5As, which are part of these two pages here, so we're gonna keep these two pages. We don't have any of this other stuff, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then that's your details. Now a couple of different ways of doing this, but the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your cover page and you're gonna drag it in here. So we're gonna drag it in here and we're gonna say insert it before. Okay, here's your cover pages. The next thing we're gonna do is we're going to add watermarks and the stamps to to this stuff, to the profiles and to the layouts. So for an installation set, you don't add any watermarks, but you still have to add the stamps. So I had already added the stamps here. In the date, they're a little bit old, an old date, so I would have to put in the current date there, but I can show you how to add the stamps here. So if you right click and you go to stamp, right, you're gonna select the stamp that you want. So NBP, NLC, or RTC, which it would be here. So you select the stamp that you want, and then you just select all pages here, and then apply, and you'll do the same thing with the date. Just check the date, and then there's your detail. The last thing here that we need to add that I don't have here is the watermarks. So the watermark will be a for permit and approval watermark, and then I'm gonna apply it to all pages, and there it is. There's the approval watermark. We're going to add that same watermark to the layout. You can also do it through here. So if you go stamp and we want to do a permanent approval, in here we're gonna drag a window here because it's gonna be a little bit bigger. Okay, we're gonna save it. We want to save it. Okay, so once those are stamped, we're gonna drag and drop stuff here. So the the profiles go right after all the details. And I don't know if this did it. We're gonna drag and drop. I think it did it. I'm gonna say after. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab layout here. For after. Okay, okay, so there's your stuff. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna delete this PDF here because you don't need it anymore. This PDF here, you don't need it anymore. And we're gonna delete this here, and you don't need it anymore. You want to get rid of all these PDFs. You want to only keep one, so there's less confusion and on what is what. The last thing you're gonna do is renumber the pages. When you insert and delete stuff, as you can see, the numbers get a little screw up. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 1. So for printing and when Tim is gonna apply the stamp, they get a little screw up. So we're gonna right click and we're gonna say number pages. The style is 1, 2, 3, no prefix, and then select the pages. So we want to say all pages and then hit OK. So now the pages go 1, 2, 3, so on. So then we're gonna hit save. Okay, so once that saves, then you're good to go. You're gonna copy this here, keep a copy of this here, but then you're gonna go into public submissions and you're gonna insert it into trusses, approvals, and we're gonna paste it in here. Tim already sealed this one, but paste it in here, and this is the link you're gonna send to Tim to seals, and then yeah, that's it. Any questions, let me know.